It's not often that I start a review by saying, man, I'd rather play this game on the Atari 5200 because the controls are better. It's Missile Command for the iPad, which is the game that comes with the free Atari Greatest Hits collection. That sounds like it should be awesome, right? Well, not quite. I loves commanding me some missiles, but only when using a trackball, or at least the Atari 2600 controller, which worked surprisingly well for that version of the game. Better than this. Touchscreen controls are awful for recreating a trackball, because you're constantly moving your finger around the screen, and it just starts to stick after a while, which makes the game suck, even though it's an awesome game. And that's the problem with the Atari Greatest Hits collection for iPad. Wonderful games that are best played on the Atari. However, that would be a cool ringtone. Conceptually, the Atari Greatest Hits collection is great. You download it free, it comes with Missile Command, and then you can browse the games available, buy them in packs of 4, I think they are about 99 cents each, or just buy them all for like $15. Considering the amount of games that you get, it's pretty cheap, and one copy of Sword Quest Waterworld will cost you far more than this. In addition to the Atari 2600 classics like Yara's Revenge, there's also some arcade games, like Centipede and Red Baron. Games that you'll really want to play on the actual arcade machines, because they were intended to be used with those controls, not a touch screen. Like the version of Ms. Pac-Man for iPad that I recently reviewed, they give you a couple different options when playing the game. You can use the trackball as if it were a trackball, which doesn't really work like a trackball because it's not a trackball. Or you can set the game to play horizontally and slide your finger around the screen, which is extremely awkward and irritating, and not at all like Missile Command. While I've heard about some iPad joysticks, I haven't had a chance to test any of them yet. I am not aware of any iPad trackballs. So, somebody out there, some engineer, computer scientist, bored teenager, find a way to make an Atari 5200 trackball work with the iPad. That's your $1,000,000 invention right there.